everybody, how you doing? I just got done making my first facial mask from my brand new Singer sewing machine. I picked it up at work a couple days ago, and I did pretty good. I don't think I could figure it all out, you know, putting the thread through, bobbing, all that stuff. It came already set to go. So what I did was I wanted to practice making these, and let me tell you, it was quite a bit. I even had to cut these because these were just like really, really thick. So dropping everything now. So anyway, yeah, I had to cut these down because when you're, you know, new to this, and I've never worked with a sewing machine, I always hand stitch everything, which I did hand stitch part of this as well. So basically what I did was I took this here, which is a curtain, and I took the curtain and I cut it up. So this here was part of the curtain. So as you'll see, it would go all the way down. So I'm using this because I just had one curtain, nothing, you know, to really, no window to really use it for. It would be the oddball. So I thought this was going to be perfect fabric to practice making masks. So I do have a whole lot of bandanas. So this one here I came up with. I had cut the curtain basically all the way down its side, because as you see, this is one side, and then this side here is where this was. So I basically cut it all the way down, okay? And then I folded it. So I basically wound up folding it a couple times, okay? So I cut the strip and then folded it in half like that. And then I cut the other one and then I folded that in half as well. So hard to kind of show you what I did because, like I said, this is my practice one. So I basically just folded it in half, and I wanted to use this part here as the border. So just folded it, and then I stuck it into my machine and I sewed it. So then I took the other one and I sewed that as well. But what I did with this particular mask, this is going to be my personal mask. If I want to tweak it a little, I can tweak it a little, but I want to show you what I came up with for this particular mask for me. So with this here, I had to hand stitch the elastic on each side. The elastic was way too thick. So you'll see that's the original thickness. So when it goes over there, it kind of hurts. So I just took the scissor to it and I thinned it out so you can do that, okay? Worst case scenario, I just cut this out when I put a whole other one on if I find thinner. If this starts to thread, like you can see a little bit like right there. So no biggie. This is definitely washable as well. So I wound up having to cut these as well. So what I did with this one is, you can see on the back here, it's folded here. So this one here is the other one. Okay, so I actually sewed two long ones together, whatever, on this here. Kind of hard to explain, sorry guys, but my gist of doing this video is I wanted to show you my first mask that I've made. The bandana one, you fold rubber bands, put it around. That's not sewing, that's just do it and go. So this one here I did sew with my sewing machine. I love it, it's cool, so much to learn from it. But anyway, so I have this mask, and what I did was I left it open. Okay, so here's an open compartment. So I also sewed in, I took these, your little pipe cleaners, cut it in half, and then I basically sewed that on the inside. I flipped it over, the fabric over, and then I sewed that with a sewing machine. So that tubing is right in here. So you can bend it, but it's not like super intense bend, but it is in there to give it some support up around the nose. So again, this side is open. So I left this open. So if you want to, for extra, mind you, there is 4 layers here. So I did it like this. Okay. So here is mine. I cut it so it would fit my ear a little better. I have a hard time breathing under just, you know, regular masks. So this here gives me a little breathing room on the inside. I don't, you know, I don't care what all the 100% standards are. You got to get it. You got to get it, guys. But this will just give a little extra, okay? So I can put it on, bend it, and it's got a little bit of motion. And I got the thickness here because my glasses are always an issue with these things. So I made it thicker so that I can rest my glasses on it. So I don't know if you can exactly see, but my glasses do sit on it, okay? They sit on it. So they are kind of rested, okay, right here on this piece. So if I have an issue, I can take a breath because we're doing it all day at work. There's so many of us that are just, we're like hyperventilating under the mask. I mean, I used to wear masks for a living when I was nursing, but we didn't have to have them on all that time. You know what I'm saying? So you bring this up. Okay. So I got the flap here. So for the extra is I got one of these, okay, right, fresh out of the box. I don't care if touch it. I'm showing you guys, okay? So I cut the elastic off. This is the face of it. So you have the pouch. So you can take this extra. You can also put coffee filters or whatever you like, okay? And you can stick this in here. Obviously, I would do it, whatever, a little more careful. But this is just extra if you want to feel, you know, a little more secured in there. A little more protection, that's fine. Okay, so that's in there. Okay. So that's my opening. You can spare one of those if you can see it. There is the face mask in there. Face mask. I can talk, okay? Or if you want to put a coffee filter or something else in there, that's what it's there for, okay? Put it on. You're ready to go. Here's something else that I come up with. Because these are washable, just take out that filter, of course, whatever, and wash it. A great thing to do is to buy the Lysol laundry detergent. You can put this in your sink with the laundry detergent, wash it, let it sit overnight, then rinse it, get the soap out, and then you just hang it you hang it outside, which is in the sunlight is actually better. Instead of throwing it in the dryer could possibly wreck your bandanas. So best thing to do is just to take them and hang them up to dry. I mean, if you're not putting them outside in the sun, then just hang them wherever. Okay, so you can hang it up. All right, so my issue at work is, this is a little trick I come up with. My issue at work is my breaks. Okay, so I'll get my 15-minute breaks. By the time I take my 15-minute breaks, let's just say I need to go get a drink or something to eat. Okay, I got to go all the way back in the far back, go to my locker, get out my money, go get my drink, snack, whatever, go out and have a cigarette if I want. My break is already over with. So the good thing about my pouch, okay, is I have this, right? Okay, so I take my credit card and I just drop it in here. I take my discount card and I drop it in here. There they are inside. Voila. See that? So I can wear my mask all day at work, and then if I need to buy something, I just pop this off and pull out my money. So that's my little trick for work. So what do you guys think? This is my first mask. I think the print is kind of cute. This is from a curtain. This wasn't the best, but I did hand stitch this inside. This is 4 layers thick. So I will obviously perfect this, but this is all the elastic that I could find to buy, and I had to cut it down because, like I said, it was really thick. And then here's your opening right here, which is 4 layers thick. So it's this one, then this one, and then 2 more underneath that. So this has the thicker one. But all in all, if you see it, it is kind of flat. Okay, so stitch that on. And then, like I said, I have the opening right here so I can stick extra security in if I want to stick an extra face mask in. And then, of course, like I said, money. So if I want to stick, you know, my credit card's in here. A lot of people aren't touching cash, but if you want to stick cash in here, you can stick it in here. Basically, the money will be out back here like this, and then it's protected by the 3 extra layers, or 4 if you put it behind the mask. So there you go, guys. That is my first mask that I made out of a single, like, kitchen curtain. Okay. From my brand new Singer Simple sewing machine. So there you go, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'm going to try to work. And this is so, look at it. You just fold it up. It's almost like a little purse. And take it with you. So let me know what you guys think below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.